Kia ora, I'm Maria. Cautionary note, I swear a lot in this podcast. Not Jaimee, because she's composed, but I do. So, if the occasional F-bomb offends, then note. This is a podcast with such language.
Kia ora and welcome to The Art of Entertaining, a podcast predicated on social cues and party planning in the 70s, but applied today. I'm Jaimee Pui and I found a book and I've tricked my mate into coming and hosting a podcast and a dinner party with me.
Wait, Jaimee, am I the friend? Because you know I don't cook, right?
Yes.
Wait, am I still getting paid? Because I better be getting paid, girl. Anyways, I'm Maria Turner.
Join us on our journey to hosting the meanest,
Dinner parties are the fast track to world peace.
baddest, I have to light something on fire, uniquely New Zealand,
Personally, I think it's like a lot of planning, a lot of work for what is essentially going to turn into a piss-up.
and oddly 70s,
Jelly and vegetables? Oh my gosh. Chuck that in the bin.
dinner party Aotearoa has ever seen.
Well, actually, I wondered when you first contacted me if it was a money-grubbing scheme, if you were out for my money.
Scamming you.
Who's that lady, Jaimee?
I'm glad you asked. That's Jacqueline Steincamp. She's the author of the book New Zealand Practical Guide to Party Planning. It's a how-to guide on hosting a formal dinner that was written in the 70s. And I've got a copy.
You've got a copy, girl. Okay, but first, 2 questions
Yeah.
from me to you. Number 1, Jaimee, have you ever done a podcast?
No.
Okay. And have you ever hosted a dinner party?
Ish. So I'm coming in new.
Coming in hot, man.
Wait, I'm coming in new. How about you? Throwing it back to you.
No to both. I've done no.
So we both haven't done this.
Strong start, you know?
Okay. I mean, it's a how-to guide. That kind of I feel like we fit who this is made for.
Right, like this book was written for people like you and I who have
Yes.
no experience in this field.
If only there was a book on podcasting.
Right. So, Jaimee,
Yeah.
we're going to make a podcast about the book and put on a dinner party.
I think that's the plan.
That's the plan. Review the book, put on a dinner party. Success.
Success. Let's do it. So we've taken a quick look at this book. Do you want to give us a quick breakdown of what's inside it?
What's in the book? Absolutely. So the author, Jackie, she goes into detail and gives us different chapters on all the sort of categories that it would take to host a successful dinner party.
Yeah.
And she's very detailed on it. So she has a chapter about the types of guests that you need to invite to this dinner party, how you would go about inviting them. There's a chapter on menus, like different menus that you would serve during summer and or winter, because of course you're doing parties in
New
both
Zealand.
seasons, right? There's a very thick chapter on just alcohol alone.
Great.
There's also a chapter on games. So it's as you can see, it's quite detailed, and she gives us basically a guide on how to do this, just in the hand, Jaimee.
Yeah, I think what's really standing out to me with this book is the detail.
Yes,
So specific, and we'll definitely get into that.
right. What I want to know, Jaimee, is how
Yeah.
on earth did you get this book? It's so obscure.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the book was written in 1973. My partner was helping my friend pack down their mum's home and came across this book. And my partner's a cook, like a very good cook. And so they were reading it, and it's because of the detail in it, it was hilarious to them that she asked if she could have the book.
Sure.
Yeah, and then you came down to Wellington, you were staying at my house, and then we were talking about podcasts that we would love to do. And my partner just was like, look at this. This might be funny. But I think it was hilarious. You know how you take a joke too far? I think the joke was us trying to do this because it's...
Oh, 100. Like,
yeah, we're outside of
yeah.
our comfort zone. So the book actually belonged to our friend's mum, Anna Boyd. Yeah. It's a gift to us now.
It's a gift.
The formal dinner is a dinner party. It's the acme of sophisticated entertainment. And a formal dinner is, without doubt, the greatest test of a hostess's powers of organisation.
I quite like, Jaimee, how
Yeah.
how the idea for this podcast came about, because obviously this book had been absorbed into your library at home from a friend.
My library.
Yeah, your library
Fancy.
was like a shelf.
Yeah. Okay, you don't have to go at me like that, but yeah. Go on.
But then we made a joke. So we're at your place,
Yeah.
sitting on the couch, making jokes one night, and then we took this joke a little too far, I feel.
Yeah, and everyone else that heard it also thought it was funny at the idea of us hosting a party.
Which says something about our friends,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
And so we're like, maybe RNZ would find it funny too.
Right? So ultimately that's landed us right here doing
Yeah.
this podcast today and attempting to put on a dinner party for 20 people.
Yeah, we're standing at RNZ right now. We got our headphones on. We're in it. We're in it now.
Jaimee, do you recall when we found out that we got funded? Do you remember that Zoom call that we had?
Oh, yes. I think, yeah, we were shocked.
Now's the perfect time, I think, to share.
We got funded.
We did.
Someone's going to give us money to do this podcast. Who's going to host it?
Dude, you and me.
Have you hosted before?
Not once before. I'd pay to see that.
You'd see yourself. Okay. Who's your target audience? Please.
So now that we've got the book in our hands, Jaimee, we can leaf
Yeah.
through all the pages. I think it's only fair to say that we want to see the mastermind who wrote the book.
Oh, we have to, because there's so much information in here. There's so much detail. Even the cover of this book, like,
so good.
it's so 70s. The guy is wearing a shirt that matches the wallpaper. Like, this book is a vibe.
Absolutely. But more than that, I think at the top of our minds,
Yeah.
we just want to know why she wrote a book on this topic.
Was New Zealand having trouble hosting
did they
parties
need,
in the
did they
70s?
need guidance in the 70s?
Next year will be 50 years ago
Yes.
that this book came out. And so we were like, we have to try and see if we can find Jackie.
Yes.
So what we did is...
It was quite a hunt. It was quite a hunt to try and find her.
it was a hunt to try and find
Yeah.
Jackie.
So we, like most people, we reached out, we just jumped online to try and find where or how we could find the author, Jackie.
Yes, we Googled her name, and then we found she had actually written a lot of books, like in her name.
A lot of material.
She was a really accomplished author. But this was the only book that was kind of in this party vibe. Like, everything else was very, what would you say?
Oh, it's very, like, serious writing.
Yeah.
Like, honest writing, yeah. She wrote a book on ME, which is chronic fatigue. She also wrote a number of articles for The Listener.
She had worked overseas.
That's right. She'd done a lot of research into climate change.
Yeah.
Mind you, this is back in the 70s when the idea of climate change was quite new and like quite progressive.
And then there was this party planning book.
Exactly. This one book that is quite fluffy.
So we
in
weren't
comparison.
we weren't even sure if we had the same person.
Yeah.
So what we did is we reached out to the publishers.
But they had shut down. They weren't even
Yeah,
around
so
anymore.
it was like Whitcomb and Tomb
Yeah.
back in the 70s that was bought out by Whitcoulls.
Whitcoulls.
So we went back there, they connected us with someone at Whitcoulls, and then they went back in the archive, and then they said they actually had no contact for Jackie.
for Jackie at all. Yeah.
So then we went online, we went on Facebook, we reached out to some like kind of writing
Groups.
and we got no response.
Just constant dead ends.
Yeah. But then I found in my
If
stalking,
anyone needs any stalking advice, you should go to Jaimee.
yeah, I'm not sure if I'm proud of that, but I found a Facebook page, and on that Facebook page it had her son Hugo. Months later, Hugo gets in touch with me and tells me Jackie is in Christchurch.
Jackie's alive. She's in Christchurch.
Yeah, and she's very active on email. I emailed Jackie, I got a response the same day, and I lost my mind. So now that we're chatting to Jackie, we were like, we need to go to Christchurch. And so we asked her if we could come down and meet her.
That's right.
And her reply was, sure, I'd love to, if I'm still alive.
What was your first thought when you realised, oh my gosh, someone from 2022 has picked up this book that even I've forgotten about and wants to attempt this?
Well, actually, I wondered when you first contacted me, if it was a money grubbing scheme, if you were out for my money.
If I was scamming
and
you.
then I thought of how much money I've got, and you wouldn't be going very far on it.
Oh, you thought I was scamming you.
And then I thought, well, no, but people don't get copies of that ancient book to prove that they're honest. They're trying to prove something else. So I replied to you.
I'm very happy you took a chance and replied to me.
And I can confidently say that Jaimee and I are not scammers. We're just two random people who found your book.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a bit about Paris from a kitchen window?
Oh,
You wrote
I
that.
love Paris. I loved the French. But I'd gone to Paris as secretary for an English novel writer who wanted to go to Paris to escape English income tax, which I was also endeavouring to escape. Going down, as I did almost every day, to have a cup of coffee on the Champs-Élysées, and listening to the French talking, and what they talked about, I thought was far superior to what the English talked about, which was rugby and beer. But there were the French talking about politics and music and the opera. There was a wonderful opera house in Paris, and I used up my week's pay almost every Saturday going to the opera, which was heaven.
What I'm really looking forward to with this book is trying to get a sense of why they have parties and why we have parties.
See, now I thought everyone was at the disco, okay? In the 70s, I thought everyone was at the
All the
disco
time.
and on drugs.
Maybe there's an age thing, you know, like how we, like at the clubs, it's all people in their 20s, but maybe the parties like later.
Oh, so
Like,
it's for more
for-
sophisticated
Yeah, maybe
individuals.
it was an age thing. Like once you got to a certain point in your life and you have a home and you have children or whatever, they have parties at home.
I guess we have dinner parties because there's a need and a desire to socialise and connect with other people. And I think that's true of whether or not you're a more sophisticated individual of the 70s or just Jaimee hanging out with her mates having dinner on her coffee table.
So what do you think is different between the 70s and now in terms of like social norms?
Right? Like social norms of the 70s, right? So like smoking indoors, totally normal.
Drink driving was one, you know, like...
No, 100% was one.
Yeah, they used to drink because...
Were taxis even invented in the 70s?
I don't know, but I remember... I didn't grow up in the 70s, but I remember when I was growing up, there was cars that didn't even have seatbelts in our town. Like everyone...
Just to establish I was not born in the 70s.
I was not born in... Like, I don't know, it might have been different. I grew up in a small town down south called Matota. Everyone drove like the big Fords, the Hondas, the Valiants. So even when I was growing up, all those big giant cars, they didn't even have seatbelts.
Mean.
No,
Like there's a little bit of horror on my face because I'm imagining these sound like large vehicles, right? And then I'm imagining like really inebriated individuals behind these large...
that's where I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
I'm taking the longest way to get to there.
That's okay. We can do it. I'm on the journey with you. Take me on a journey, Jaimee. I want to ride in your big fucking pickup.
Right? So dinner parties.
Dinner parties are what we're
drunk.
here
People drunk and drove home in big cars, is what I'm trying to say. That didn't have seatbelts.
Yeah, I think we're not... I don't know if we're still doing this, but I think like swingers parties were a big thing in the 70s. I don't know. I think they were. I think like people really were into that. But I don't think we're doing that anymore. Or it's not really a dinner party.
That's not this party. But I agree with you. Like, that feels like it's a thing. Like, they used to have the bowl where everyone threw their keys in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Season 2.
The prospective hostess. She must take a realistic view at her house, herself, her husband. She must remember the limitations set by family finances. She must decide on her objectives and how best to reach them. What sort of party? How many people? What will they eat? Where will they sit? How are they going to be amused?
Something that came across in the book when I was reading it was the roles that people played in parties. There's very much talks about the husband and the wife roles.
Right?
Yeah.
It's very assumed that a lady is going to host the dinner party and she's going to do everything that leads up until success.
Yes. And I'm very aware that we don't have either a husband or a wife.
So failure already.
Sorry. So, maybe we invite some people.
So maybe I get married in time for this fucking dinner. I'd say that's a little bit too much investment, and I don't know if I'm prepared to do that.
I mean,
so gender roles is what we were talking about, and the very assumed roles that women play in hosting a dinner party, and the almost nothing that men do to host a dinner party. They just turn up.
yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a little bit of hangover. Like, I think it's assumed that if you're female, you kind of inherently know your way around a kitchen. You kind of inherently know how to do these things. And it's like, maybe I don't.
Yeah.
Or maybe I never cared to.
Did your parents, was your mum the cook?
Oh, she was great. She was great in the kitchen. She's great.
Yeah.
She is great in the kitchen.
Yeah, my nan is definitely the cook. She was the cook. And my granddad was like the barbecue king.
But all this was done in the shed. He used to cook mountain oysters,
What's that?
lamb's balls. That was a pretty name for it, was mountain oysters.
Mountain oysters. So in our topic for, we're looking at going down the rabbit hole and looking at all the twists and turns that can happen with a 70s party.
Yes.
And what was great is we got to chat to Jackie.
Help, advice, tips, what to expect.
Yes.
And
Help us.
Help us and all the disasters that we could anticipate and forecast that would probably happen.
Yeah. We asked her what the vibe was and how she can help us. So, yeah, let's listen to what she had to say.
The only thing you do is sort of indicate to the helpers that we finished this course, and they'll rush and take the plates, and so we go. So, and then how to stop the meal? You asked that question.
In the book, there's no way it doesn't tell us how to end the night.
Well, I think it depends entirely on how things are going. You might not want to end the night ever.
Yeah.
So, Jaimee, seeing as we are doing this, I think we should definitely have a think about what could possibly go wrong. I need to know what is at the top of your mind or racking your mind right now on what could go wrong.
Everything. I don't know. I'm kind of I'm incredibly optimistic. I think this is going to be great. Well, you're rolling your eyes at me.
Sorry to be the rain on your parade, but I think that everyone is going to leave completely starving. Okay.
No.
They're going to be absolutely drunk, right?
Yeah.
They're going to be drunk, starving, and I think one of us is going to be in tears by the end of the night, okay? And I feel like it's probably going to be me because you're so calm and collected about this and looking forward to it. So that's what I am anticipating. Oh my gosh, or worse, Jaimee.
What?
What if nobody came to our party? What if we were that kid who was like, come to my birthday party and nobody came?
Because we need to film the party. I was going to say, it's fine. It's a podcast. No one will see. We can keep going.
Oh, yes. We could just pretend to be our
That's
own
even
guests.
sadder.
That's worse, Jaimee. Okay, so now I have a new...
That's true. That's more important than the food.
It's way more important than the food. You're like, because you're there to host a party. What if you have no guest to host?
That's okay. Now that's my fear, because also I'm not from Auckland.
That's
like
right.
I'm not even at home. Like I'm visiting, and so I don't know a lot of people.
So Jaimee,
Yeah.
why are we even doing this?
For the money and the fame.
Oh my gosh.
No. I just think it would be a good chance to like go back in time, a little time capsule into New Zealand and recreate that, you know? Go back to the 70s, get the vibe. You're rolling your eyes at me.
I'm rolling my eyes.
It's going to be cute.
It's going to be cute. Sure. It's going to be a lot of
All
work.
right, why are you doing this?
Okay, because my friend scammed me into doing a podcast and a dinner party. That's why.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be
It
fun.
will be fun.
Do you know what? We're lucky. We're going to be fine. We're lucky. Jackie has prepared us with people we need to invite. So we know exactly the type of people we need to invite. She's very detailed in this book.
Great.
So we will get into that because just to give a little, just a little sneaky, we have to have a poet. She mentions a poet, a banker. We already know someone's husband is going to be there. So I think we're good. We're in good hands. Jackie has thought of it. She's thought it through.
She's thought it through in
She's thought
case
it
this
through.
ever happens. Okay,
Golden.
so that's the insurance. That's the insurance.
Yeah,
Great.
we'll find these people. We're all good.
So, Jaimee.
Yeah.
Do you still want to do this?
Are we going to do this? Are you keen?
I'm going to be keen for you.
Okay. That's enough for me to do
Great,
it.
great.
Okay. So over the next 10 episodes, we are going to take each chapter of the book and we're going to go into depth and get tips on what we need to do to host a 70s dinner party.
Absolutely.
And we're also going to bring in some guests to help
right.
us.
Some friends along the way to help us out because we need all the help we could possibly
We need
get.
all the help. The Art of Entertaining is produced and presented by Jaimee Poipoi and Maria Tanner.
The executive producers are Tim Watkin, Justin Gregory, and Katie Gossard.
Blair Stagpool is our producer and audio engineer.
Music by Tehima Bennett, and shout out to the absolute GOAT, author Jacqueline Steincamp.
And also Anna Boyd. Listen to us on Apple, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcasts.
And of course at rnz.co.nz.